Hi Gemini, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This is from the 30th of January to the 6th of February. That's so strange, Gemini. I had a dream that you were going to pull this card. Now please don't worry, there seems to be potentially a bit of conflict around Gemini, basically. For some, it could be with this Sagittarius, this fire sign person, male or female. I think this is going to be for a few people, basically. But don't worry, because the week really moves on. And what's so interesting, at the top of the deck, you've got the King of Cups, which is just a great card, because the King of Cups is about being really grounded emotionally, not letting yourself get pulled off guard if there is conflict going on. It's about keeping your cool, basically, Gemini. There's no other way to say it. If you look, he's got the water all around him, which is emotions and feelings, and he's just sitting there, relaxed, not letting himself get flung off with the ups and downs of life. So that is your crowning card. Do not forget it. At the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. So there's still a little bit of interference on the level of worry, the level of thinking. I'm an air sign, so I do understand. Maybe letting your thoughts run away with you rather than tuning into this King of Cups. Still thinking, a bit worried. It's notoriously called the Thief card, which means anything. You can't, some Geminis might feel someone's potentially stealing from them. I tend to see this card as about how your thinking is robbing you of your emotional happiness, because your additional guidance card is No Place Like Home, which is about being at peace with your own self, Gemini, being in your heart energy, feeling connected, feeling just happy to be just happy in your own skin. Be careful of your thinking, that's all I can say, because this Five of Swords is basically conflict, it's mental fighting. And again, you've got it with this card. So I think for some people this could be with a fire sign person. There's a bit of conflict going on, or this is you just wanting to charge ahead with your life, but there's conflict flying around for you. Okay, but there's a lot of self-mastery going on, because you move into the King of Pentacles, which again, like that King of Cups, he's just a master. He's very grounded, very solid, doesn't let himself get thrown by the ups and downs of life. He's financially very good position if you're trying to focus on financial issues, Gemini. He, doesn't do anything fast, so don't make too many rash decisions. Try and keep things grounded, try and keep things calm. Own your own space, own your own throne. Don't let yourself be thrown around. Now he's with this Four of Cups, so some Geminis could be getting an offer, but you're not totally blown away with the prospect of this offer. So it could be an offer coming from this king. But as you can see, there's cups coming and he's not wanting to pick it up. He's sulking a bit going, oh well, that's not exactly what I wanted. I've got no advice for you. I can just show you the cards and go, okay, it seems to be maybe it could be a boss or to do with work actually. But you move on, and then you move on to the Empress and the Moon card, two very feminine cards. Very different feminine. This Empress is about abundance, prosperity, giving and receiving love. And the Moon's about being connected with your depths, being receptive. Don't be careful of fear, listening to fear, because you've got that Seven of Swords. The Moon is nighttime. We don't have perfect clarity. We can't see the way forward. My advice is a bit like the King of Cups, with different energy, is to look after yourself. Be in your senses, have baths, eat well. Just nurture yourself. That seems to be what these two cards are saying. Don't listen to fears in the mind, because the moon can sometimes mean that. You know, if we don't know what's about to happen, we create anxiety, and that's what that Seven of Swords can mean. Okay, you then move on, you end the week with the Page of Pentacles. Can be a young earth sign person, or it can be financial new opportunities coming your way. You're looking at this coin and you're just considering the potential. You could be learning a new skill. It's just moving out into the world, and you've got the King of Pentacles. There's definitely a financial theme for some of you, but it's more about financial mastery. It's not about lack. It's not about not having enough, although obviously that will be for some. It's about new potential, but you're still a bit confused, and it's next to the moon, the Seven of Cups, so you haven't got perfect clarity as you end the week. And I'm trying to think of your February reading, Gemini. I think your theme was relationships. And your February general reading. Check it out. I know there was a big relationship theme, Gemini, for you again, like you got in January. But it's definitely a sense you haven't got perfect clarity on a few life situations this week. But they're coming, they're forming, particularly with that Page of Pentacles, because that is about new ideas starting to sprout. The Empress is very similar energy. But be careful of your thinking. Don't let fear control you. And the answer to not letting it control you is to be grounded in your body. Connect with the senses, do exercise, massage, that sort of thing. Okay, Gemini, I hope this helped, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye.